If he ever figures out how to shoot the ball, he's a top 10 player in the NBA. If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd have enough money to buy a house. And that's not directed at Thompson, it's about that quote in general, because I've been hearing that for practically my entire life at this point. Like, I saw this quote and I had so many other players that immediately came to mind, and I realized this quote isn't exclusive to Amen Thompson. I've heard this for practically my whole life about so many other players. Ben Simmons is an obvious one. Tall, long, athletic point guard, great ball handler, great passer, amazing on-ball defender, just couldn't shoot. Or not only could he not shoot, he refused to shoot. And then you have Josh Smith, who is the opposite of Ben Simmons. It's not that he refused to shoot, he just couldn't do it at all. And that was a huge detriment to his game because he was insanely athletic and he was one of the best shot blockers in the league during his prime. When he signed with Detroit, he just said to himself, yep, I'm gonna live and die by the three, even though that was not my game. People have been saying this about Rajon Rondo too, but the thing about him is that his team didn't need him to shoot. Those Boston Celtics teams had great scorers at every level. It's just that they didn't need him to shoot. They just needed him to be the facilitator. But if Rondo had developed a jump shot in those Boston years as opposed to later in his career when he won a championship with the Lakers, maybe we'd be talking about more than one championship during those Boston years. Even though the post that I originally made this video about was talking about Amen, I think this is more applicable for his brother Ausar. I actually think that Ausar is more athletic and he's a better defender than Amen. And I think that if he did develop a jump shot, he would be the quintessential 3-and-D player that we're looking for in the NBA today. This quote, I don't think it's wrong by any means. It's just that I've heard it so much that I'm just like, it kind of loses all meaning by this point.